I am in Sayulito, which is sort of just outside of San Francisco. I'm going to stay parked on the north side of the Bay Area because I don't really want to head into San Francisco with a van just yet. I want to leave it over this side. But I'm going to head into the city today, and there's a folk festival on in town, or a bluegrass festival on in town. It's free. I'm going to check it out. Here we have the new and improved controller for the actuators. I ran over the other one. This is the one I've built. It's newer, smaller, but it doesn't have motor controllers on there, so I can't control the speed, but that's all right. I found that I didn't really need to control the speed on the last one anyway. This is it. Nice, neat and tidy, super solid, and all the wires are the same size, so nothing's gonna be unfused when it's done. And I am now gonna seal the box up. I've got all these nice wood sides that I'm gonna chuck on to make it look nice and neat and tidy. The box is almost done. Basically, I want to put this front section on and drill some holes for the wires to come out, but I can't do that right now because this also needs to be trimmed so that it can fit in here. I made it a bit too tight. When I have the saw out next, I'll do that. But for the most part, the box is together. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna head into this festival, this free festival. Woo! Thank you, San Francisco.
You are going on a run. Let's get scratching.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, down there, San Francisco. That's the Bay, that's Oakland, that's the Pacific Ocean, and that's Susan Braddon.
My hair's messed up from the Maserati. It's wonderful up here. Look, I'm going to do a selfie of you taking a picture of me.
All right. I am up at a place called Mount Tam. I have been staying with Tim and Susan and charging the van. The van's almost charged. I'm about ready to leave, but they thought it would be a really good idea to break out their Maserati and drive me up to the top of Mount Tam, which is absolutely spectacular. It's been absolutely amazing staying with you, Tim and Susan. Thank you so much for bringing me up to the top of Mount Tam. But having a ball, learning lots. These people are online SEXperts, so they've been teaching me a lot about good sexual activity and spending time learning all that stuff to be a good lover, which is great because you don't often meet a sexpert on the road. Not only that, they've been teaching me a lot about business, and a couple of vlogs ago we were talking about our money woes, and they really have taken me under their wing and teach me a lot about online business, which has been really helpful. Not to mention they've showed me all the best restaurants and taken me around the city and shown me all sorts of very cool things. So super stoked. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. Just about to leave the residence of Susan and Tim Bratton. You guys are off to...
We're going to Vegas.
Vegas, baby!
You're going to Argentina.
I'm going to Argentina with all the newfound knowledge and wisdom that you've poured into my life.
Aw, it was so nice to have you. We're a believer in your mission. You're doing amazing work. It was just a delight to have you here. Here comes Sir Tim. He's going to say goodbye.
Sir Tim too.
We're going to miss you so much.
Yeah,
It's been so nice to get to know you. You're just a fine young man.
Thank
and we've
you.
really had a pleasure of having your support and love hanging out with you.
And we appreciate the amazing adventure you're on. How you're going to change the world and get people to use solar power.
Please, yes, thank you.
You guys are equally as amazing. And I can vouch for Keegan too. He'd probably say this. You guys are fucking legends.
Yay! Thank you.
Hey, so I just left Tim and Susan's house up here in Mill Valley. So we meet these people. Well, Keegan met these people's daughter at university in Australia, and I was supposed to come and stay with them for a couple of days. They were kind enough to let me have my charge controllers from Outback sent to their house, the FM80s that I was getting repaired. That's what I was supposed to be there for a couple of days, just to pick up them and say hello and meet them. And I ended up spending a week with them. They're born nurturers, and they really looked after me and made me feel really welcome and at home. But they also taught me some very boss skills as far as moving forward in the online business. They run a very successful online company, when you're around those people, you've got to be a sponge and absorb as much as you can. So that's what I've been doing for the last week. And now that I'm alone, I just wanted to say a huge, big thank you to you guys. You guys are absolutely incredible. Today, I'm heading down to San Francisco, to the city. I am going to meet with a guy named Saul Griffith, who runs a science and engineering lab. It's called Other Labs. Also, Keegan came here previous to me. He came here to hang out with the Brattons a bit earlier. But he organised us a Cliff Bar product sponsorship, and we have 300 Cliff Bars. If you guys see us on the road and you're hungry, come and knock on the door and tell us that you want a fucking Cliff Bar. If you see us, hit us up. We'll give you a Cliff Bar. You just have to answer a question about solar power, and then I'll be happy enough to give you a Cliff Bar. I've got a full charge. Both my batteries are full. I am heading south, probably going to get to Santa Cruz after that meeting. Then I'm going to go for a fucking surf at Santa Cruz. It's going to be amazing. Surf's supposed to be up too. Going to be fun. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Right behind the van is the Golden Gate Bridge. Look at that. I really want to fly the drone here, but I'm pretty sure that you're not allowed to. So I don't think I'm going to do that because I like my drone and I want to keep it. But there's the van and there's the bridge, all in one picture. I think that's fucking incredible. Made it to San Francisco from the Arctic Circle in a solar powered van. I don't know, I'm fucking impressed. I am under a bridge, but I just had the craziest experience. I literally just drove up the steepest hill in San Francisco, I think, and got stuck. It was fucking crazy. What's going on here, Google? Why are you taking me up the steepest street in San Francisco? And I literally had to turn around, 3-point turn in San Francisco on this fucking crazy hill. I thought the van was gonna tip over, but it's all good. That's my adventures in San Francisco so far. All right, we're here with the people from Other Lab. Everyone's coming for a ride. We're going to a lunch date and they're all inside of the solar powered camper van. We got more people. Hello, welcome aboard.
Is it weird if I sit in your bed?
No, sit on the bed.
All right, I think we're gonna go.
First and last, yeah, go for it. How's it feel so far?
It feels really big. All right, everyone, hold on.
Hold on, everyone.
There we go. Oh, it's smooth. It's very smooth.
That's pretty smooth.
Does that sound bad?
In the streets of San
In
Francisco.
the streets of San Francisco, having a good time. So when I hit the brakes, how much of that is regen?
If you hit the brakes, it's friction. Regen is just when you lift your foot off the pedal. Yeah. Thanks for riding with Route del Sol.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I was invited to a lunchtime lecture at Other Lab, where the startups existing in the space have the chance to present their work to their colleagues. I got fed a wholesome lunch and listened to an innovative idea to overhaul the high energy consumption air conditioning industry. After lunch, we had some fun testing out some of Other Lab's proto toys. Oh my god. Woo! It's so good. We're at Other Lab and they're testing this. Well, you explain.
So it has batteries like electric motorcycle normally,
Yeah.
but it has solar panels which will in theory charge those batteries.
Okay.
Just every day while it's sitting there.
Sure.
So this is the future.
And this is it. And they're gonna let me take it for a ride real quick. Front brake, back brake. And this is the other one, it's a go-kart. So what's this contraption called?
This is our all-wheel drive 20 kilowatt go-kart made from a sheet of plywood. We call this the fastest sheet of plywood, the world's fastest sheet of plywood.
That's actually a really good product name.
I can tell you that's the truth.
Do I get to drive that thing
I
too?
think you're up next. Yeah, go for it.
How is it? So 400 watts of solar somehow on this thing, totally doable in my opinion. I fit 8 kilowatts on a van, so
Better yet, you leave the solar at home and just plug this in.
charge it at home. How long does it take to charge?
Not long.
Not long?
You can go maybe like full charge in 2.5 hours. You're plugging it in 4 places.
Okay.
So 'cause
okay.
There's four separate battery packs.
Really?
Which is like, it's effectively fast charging at a fraction of the price.
What are the names of these things?
No names. This is finished last night.
Okay, this one doesn't have supporters of my channel. We need to make a name for this fucking thing. Someone name it and send it to us, and I'll pass it on to other lab and they'll work it out. Saul, I don't know what they got you on here, but this is hilarious. That's a kangaroo with a jar of Vegemite and a Joey in its pouch. Hey everyone, so I finished up there at Other Lab today. It was fun. I got to test drive a few of their proto toys, some solar powered go-karts and some solar powered e-bikes, which were super fun. I'm really interested in them and connecting them with Brett Beelan at Solar Roller because of his Chariot solar scooter. That's also really fun to ride. I'm considering myself pretty lucky because I get to test drive all of these crazy vehicles that all these crazy inventors are on board with. Driving this big blue spaceship has its quirks at times, which is awesome. Really happy to have met with you guys today. Saul Griffith, you're a really inspirational human. I can't believe the amount of amazing projects you have your hands in and on. Really fun. I'm glad that you gave me even the short amount of time that you could give me today, and it was really fun to drive you to your meeting in my van. Hope you rep that Root Del Sol t-shirt around a fair bit, mate. I am off to buy a bottle of wine. I'm gonna go on a date tonight with a local girl who has piqued my interest, and she wants to check out the van and see what that's all about. Hang out with her for the evening, and then I'm gonna head to Palo Alto because I have a meeting with Peter Barrett at Playground Global, which is also super fucking exciting to check out all of the crazy tools that he's got going on down there. I have a pretty full week this week. I also have a meeting with Outback Power tomorrow. All of these things come in at once. I really want to get out and go for a surf at some point in time too, but that can wait. Plenty of surf in Mexico, I guess, in warm water. So yeah, that's what I'm up to for the next couple of days. I also have to find time to rebuild this bed. I started that project a little while ago and it looks like it's on the back burner for a little while. So I've been having way too much fun building my networks here in San Francisco, which I guess is the right place to be doing it, full of entrepreneurial, spirited human beings who are making change in great leaps and bounds on this place, on this planet, in this region. I really, really love it. I'm vibing the vibes here. Vibing the vibes. Anyway, I am going to go now. I will speak to you soon. End shot with a newly stringed guitar. Woo! Look at those beautiful strings. Maybe I'll play you a song at some point in time. Let me know if you want to hear me play you a song on a newly stringed guitar. Alright, catch you guys soon. Bye. All of a sudden, I was trying to go up the hill and it just went